Hey, all right. Today we're looking at we're looking at Love's Interception, but we're going to look at it through the lens of three plays. Three plays. All of these are going to be throughout the course of the game. I guess from the second quarter, I think what's a one in the second quarter, one in the third, and one in the fourth. All of these, I kind of went through all of their plays, kind of marked these up, looked to see which ones were what passing plays did they run out of a 3x1 set with no motion. I looked at motion as well, but that didn't really give me anything because that's what the interception was. Actually, let's start with the interception, and then we'll work our way back to that. So here's the interception here. This is going to be Lion. They're running, I won't spend a lot of time on this because we'll talk about it later. Kind of this dual slants there, and then a clear out from there. And then it's going to be this man right here. It's going to pick it off. So we'll watch that just to kind of refresh our memories. We got that in our mind as far as what happened. All right, jump over, get it. All right, there we go. 3rd and 3, nice play. Love throws it. Why did he make that decision? Why did he make the decision? Well, all right, 3 plays, 3x1 set, and the same thing they were before in that one. I think these are all out of 11 personnel, if I'm not mistaken. I should have looked that up before I started recording. They are. They're all out of 11 personnel as well. So we're going to look at, and they're all different concepts. Some are a little more vertical or whatever. So we're going to have, again, all of these are going to be 3x1. Got a back in the backfield, 11 personnel. It's going to be 1 running back right there, 1 tight end, 3 wide receivers. 3x1, also call it trips, where they're all spread out. This is not like bunch would be if you've got a guy here, and like got a guy here or something. 3x1, all trips over here. So this is going to be running a concept. I've got this as just, it's smash fade to this side. There's like a stop route over here. So Love goes ISO to the backside to Dobbs. That's one. If you like that one-on-one matchup, you take that. But we've got a little stop, a little fade, and then I think a clear here. Now the clear is going to be interesting. Tucker Craft here on the clear, and then backside. We're not really concerned about the backside. That's where the play goes, but that's not what we're here today. So this is just if you like your one-on-one, you take it. If you look at the coverage here, we've got 3. We've got our safety to the hash opposite the passing strength. So he's on this side over here. It's going to look slightly different when we get to the interception, but that's what we're looking at here. So man over. So it looks like man to man on that side. Everyone over here. You've got our safety, as we just talked about, on the hash opposite the passing strength. You got 1 man over here. We're going to watch this guy right here. Again, this is Tucker Craft. I think that's Craft. It's going to be running a clear. What do? Eyes up, follows. Safety bails. Everyone's in the middle. Now the blitz is going to be different. It's not going to be exactly the same. We'll get to the next one. All right, clear, follow. All right, keep that in your mind. We're going to keep that in your mind. Next play, we have got, again, 3x1. 3x1, kind of a nub set over here, so slightly different. Our tight end is over here, so this is now the strong side. We got our passing strength over here. We've got the running back set to the strong side of the formation. We once again have safety to away from the passing strength. This time it's strong side of the formation, which is where the tight end is aligned there. So away from the passing strength. Passing strength is this side over here. That's terrible. I don't even know why I did that. And then we've got a kind of a man up look over here from the looks of it. Let's run the play, and then we'll talk about this one briefly. Actually, I said they were different. This is going to be roughly the same. This is still a smash fade with the clear. Smash fade, clear. Actually, let's run the whole thing. This is the last play before the 4th quarter, the one where it looked like the clock ran down. Love takes that sack. Why Love takes that sack? I don't know. I mean, it's 3rd and 1. Doesn't really matter. We'll just throw the ball away or something, dude. So we've got kind of a smash fade over here. Kind of same thing as the other one. Blah, blah, fade, clear. Remember that clear. We saw the same thing before. We're going to watch him. Again, safety's away. He's away from the passing strength. He's over here. Man to man over here. You've got a clear route from that 3 spot. If you're counting wide receivers, you go 1, 2, 3. Count outside in. From that 3 spot, same as the last one. Out of trips, he's running the clear. We're keeping our eye right there on that man. What's he doing? Why, he's turning and running. Now this time, a little different. This will come into play. Got the linebacker here. I think that's Carson Schlesinger, rookie. He's only played his third game, man. He's looked pretty good. He's looked. I've enjoyed watching him when I watch the Browns. So I think he's looked good. So we're gonna watch him. So that's gonna color a little bit of what we see next. He's fading with Love, but he's stuck to the middle. All right. So Love's got. All right, man. We have now run. It's different because the next one we're gonna look at is gonna be the interception. So we're gonna have. The concept's going to be different. It's going to be a quick game. It's not going to be long developing. But we now, out of a 3x1, no motion set, have run a clear twice off the same exact or same basic look, which looks like man-to-man to this side, away from the passing strength. We've run this clear. One time was a blitz, one time was a linebacker. If I can hold the linebacker, because I know this guy, from what we've seen, he's clearing. We've seen this look 2 times now. The Browns don't change up a whole lot of what they do. They're a well-coached defense. They play fast. They're not a variable defense. So what is this going to look like? We've got this look. We've seen what we can do. So now they're thinking, all right, man, come out again, and we'll just look at here. This is going to be the interception now. All right, we have got 3x1 set. Sing it with me. You know it by now. 3x1. We've got our safety, man. They're really tight now, man. We got our safety away from the passing strength right here. We have got what looks like man coverage over here. We are running. Love has now seen this 2 times in the past couple quarters. Once in the second, late in the second, I think. Once late in the third, that last play of the third. We are now 3 minutes left in the game. We're running. We're clearing this. We're clearing, running slants behind. And in Love's mind, you can see this. He's got the 2 guys I need to be concerned with. Be concerned with him. Be concerned with him. You assume what's going to happen right now. This clear, based on what we've seen, is taking this guy. You're removing him. So if you're removing him, all this guy needs to do is win. If he doesn't win, you get the follow behind. So you're reading this inside out. You're checking that guy. You're reading inside out. You're reading the linebacker. Hold him in space. Is this guy leaving? Yes or no? Can I hold the linebacker in space? Then you work the concept. As you're reading this, as you get back to your drop, 3-step drop, as you're taking your steps, what's he doing? What's he's doing? Look down the middle of the field. Keep him in place with my eyes. Hit that back foot, step, and then you're throwing. You're looking. You're trying to hit that guy there is what you're looking for because you assume that man is clearing. We've seen this already. All right, let's roll it. Love is looking. Doop doop. Look at the slot guy or the inside man. He's fading with him. We'll check in the linebacker. Did we do our checks? What do we got with our checks? Well, he looks like he's going with the clear, and he looks like he's staying in place. If that's true, which it looks like it is, I've got wicks. I've got wicks coming open underneath. I've got this little pocket of space I've created. I'm taking that because I've seen this already. Instead, nice play. He jumps underneath of that. Love knows as soon as he lets it go, picked off, ball is low. Love ends up going over, making the hit. So look at it from this angle, then we'll get out of here. And not saying it's, the best read, certainly something you'd hope to see, but we'll look at this guy here. I mean, this is our man right here. That's our safety. That's our linebacker right there. Looking down the middle. Check him. He looks like he's fallen. Takes a couple steps up. Then sprints back. Just one of those. I don't think he saw him. If you look at it from this angle, it's tough to tell. You got the spider cam in the way. Looks like he's looking off the linebacker. He's just assuming. That's one of those things you probably got to check. You're assuming based on what has happened before, out of that same look, with that same type of route from your tight end. You got this kind of bender outside, but this initial vertical release. You've seen this twice now. You've seen this look. You know what they're going to do. As long as I hold this linebacker in space, I got it. I think he just, from the looks of it, I don't think he ever looks to see. Now, he does a good job disguising, so even if he does look initially, maybe he still gets fooled. I'm not entirely sure. But I think he's assuming, based on what he's seen in the past, that guy's running with him. He checks the linebacker, holds it. Because you've got to hold the linebacker in the situation, too. That's something really important. It doesn't come into play because he's the guy that picks it off. But the linebacker there, with this route coming into frame here, even if he clears, you don't have a huge pocket of space before this linebacker goes over. So you gotta hold him in place. You're assuming a clear. It's a good heady play by that defender there. Really nice play by the defender. and just one that Love, I mean, clearly wants back. To me, looks like one that just based on the looks, based on similar looks I had seen, he thought he knew what he had. Maybe it was a cursory glance as he's looking, but it looks like probably just one they never actually saw him. So I hope you all enjoyed this. I always kind of like doing these where it's not just the play, but what's behind the play, what information may have gone into the play. And maybe that's something that the Browns saw as well, right? The Packers had run 3-by-1 sets. They'd run that clear. They did the same thing every time. Maybe they decided to mix it up. Maybe it was just one man. I've not seen anything on the play as far as if they've interviewed the players about it. So I'm not sure if that was just he just saw it, see ball, get ball, that type of thing, or if that was something called on the field. I'm not entirely sure, but something I love. Next time, sometimes the quick game stuff will kill you. It did this time. Something needs to probably will tell you. You probably should have looked at that a little bit longer. Should have recognized that. But a good play by the defender. But yeah, just wanted to kind of look at all the plays behind it. Similar looks. What was probably going through their heads. I am not them. I am not in the huddle, so I do not know what's going through their heads. But just based on these similar plays, I think it's pretty easy to see what Love was expecting versus what ended up happening. So hope you enjoyed this. Kind of one of those I enjoyed putting this together. So if you enjoyed this, I don't know, good for you, I guess. Maybe I'll be back later this week. All right. Thank you. Bye.